My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kicked my kicks off and took off my jacket. Rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. They started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like struggle. We dancing in the rain. I'm trying to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Snoop yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Snoop yo. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, cause he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool, well, the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration. The best of them did, well that's them. See, I can't handle this pressure. And if you ask me, stress is my girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. Said I'll be
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Houston Astros. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
The second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. Packed house here at Daikin Park. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 2-1.
One strike.
Just missed.
Outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Full count.
Stays alive. That one 95 to finish him off. Here's Royce Lewis. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Valdez, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Just missed. And another ball. Swing and a ground ball. And that's a fair ball. To third. Coming home. And he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the inning. Back here in Houston, and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. What do we have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Fouled off. He was late. Check swing, and that's a ball. That one misses. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. The throw to second is offline. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Check swing called strike. And it's 1-1.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Bader makes the grab, 1 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground, could be 2. Simeon tossed to second, and that's 2. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Miguel Rojas. Valdez back to work. Outside, and it's 1-0. On the ground, Pena. Over to first, and quickly 1 away in the second. Ty France, the next twin up to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that one off the outside edge.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
He swings and fouls one off. One out, base is empty. The changeup missing, and that's ball 3. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double. 1 out, runner at second. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
No strike.
France over at second, 1 down. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Flying around third is France. He'll score to second, pulls him off the bag.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
In the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. Duran up to third on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there.
And that one fouled off. Runner on at third, 1 gone. And that misses. 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
At the belt and fires. To third. There's one. Out. And that's 2. Back here at Daikin Park singing. These fans are used to watching good baseball. The Astros won the AL West last season for the 4th year in a row.
Yeah, they kept the division run alive, but their streak of 7 straight appearances in the ALCS was snapped.
88 wins last year was enough for another Astros division title, though.
Yeah, that surprised me, Boog. Turns out the AL West was the only division with a champion that won less than 90 games.
That's not a high number, especially with teams like the Rangers and Mariners in the same division. Mike swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Bader going back, leaping, and he brought it back. Vic Caratini at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. 2 outs, base is empty.
That's a ball.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Two outs. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Caratini, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one misses, and the count even 1-1. And the sweeper is off the plate. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs.
That's ball 3.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Next offering is in for a strike. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield. Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Here comes the throw.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Altuve in the box now. Takes strike 1. Just missed. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
That one drifts inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
tattooed to Tater Town and gone. That one felt good. It's 5-2. So 2 down at the plate. Corey Seager. And that one clips the corner. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Just off the inside edge. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Here's a 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's Marcus Semien. Right through there for a strike. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. So up next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch just misses. Lewis measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
Swing and a chopper out to short. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. Carlos Correa, the next twin up to hit. He's 0 for 1. That's inside. 1-0. And a foul ball. The 1-1. And that is out of play.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't
Carpenter makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here at Daikin Park, now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. First offering, and it just misses.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And stepping in for the Astros, Kerry Carpenter. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Just missed.
Ball 2.
And that's downstairs and outside. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Jake Burger. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And Eric Summersgill punches him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Miguel Rojas at the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Outside low, and 1-1. No outs, runners at first and second. Bunts it towards the mound. And he beats it. He's safe. This is Willie Castro, a switch hitter batting right. That one misses. Ball 1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Ground ball could be 2. To second for 1. And a run scores on the double play. So here's Bader now. And there's a foul ball. Fought off foul. 2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. And now 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back here in Houston, leading off, Victor Caratini. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Dubon, the next to hit, takes ball one. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And that one fouled off. And misses inside.
Three, two.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now the center fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Where'd that last pitch miss?
Hey, two.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Back here in Houston, ready now for the fifth inning. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Valdez back to work. Swings and misses. 0-1. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays.
That's outside.
Good eye right there. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. So digging in, Royce Lewis. 1 for 2. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
The Twins down by a pair, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next pitch is downstairs. On the ground to third. Boots it.
No, he's safe.
One down. Carlos Correa, the next to hit.
Carlos Correa.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Jeffers. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch misses. 1 down, runners at second and third. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that hit.
2 on, 1 out. Tapped in front of the plate. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Now it's going to be Miguel Rojas. Just missed. Next offering is downstairs. Line and a base hit into right. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and it's now 5-4. First and second, 2 outs. Ty France, the next Twin up to hit. Line drive, base hit. Jeffers rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. He's in there. And he's out on the tag. But one run does score in the play before the we head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. That's a strike.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say they've only chased pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent.
Inside just missed.
So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasting on the healthy stuff and avoiding the junk. Kind of sounds like your diet, Boog.
Did not go. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Altuve in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Duran makes the grab and there's two gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Seager stands in here, takes ball one low. Tosses to first, and Seager is set down. And it's a 1-2-3. All set for the top of the sixth. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Jarren Duran. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch foul.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Taylor Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Castro stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. All tied up, and we're the top half of the sixth. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now Bader up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the lineup. Here is Marcus Semien. And there's a ball. Semien, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011. That's to third. They take the force out, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning, and here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. That's in there. It's 0-1. And a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Outside with a breaking ball. In the dirt, the count now 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Foul ball left side, he'll see another. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the bottom of the 6th. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And here's the first baseman, Jake Burger. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Duran trying to get to it. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Caratini in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Bader makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the DH, Royce Lewis. And he swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. Just missed. And that one missing low. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And it gets by him. Round second, digging for 3rd. The relay throw in there safely. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Carlos Correa, the next Twin up to hit. Swinging a foul out of play.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Ground ball left side. Zips it across. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. 1 for 3. Check swing, he held up, and that is ball 1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And that's in for a strike. And the count even at 1. And a breaking ball misses outside. Hit on the ground to short. Pena. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Rojas, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground right side. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Started after it, appeal to first. And he held up. And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So next up for Houston, Tyler Fitzgerald. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Just off the inside edge.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And he walked him. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And that one fouled off. In the dirt, blocked. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Duran under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here. Two on, one out. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And there's 2 down. Corey Seager to the plate in this high leverage spot. Go ahead run at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one inside, and it's 2-0. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Late swing fouled off. Bases loaded, 2 down.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Inside, and a down is 3-1. Base hit, 1 run is in. Play at the plate, got it! Bang, bang play, and the inning is... We're at the top of the 8th, and now... Ty France.
Number 64, Jose Miranda.
Astros go to the pen, and here comes Luis Garcia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Line drive. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Line drive, base hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. That one pulled foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And takes low for ball 1. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Harrison Bader getting ready to hit.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Swings over the splitter for strike 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Duran back to work. Larnach drifts towards it. Makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Jake Burger now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Just off the inside edge. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Victor Caratini up next for the Astros. Simeon. And that is the inning. Back here in Houston, now it's the second baseman, Marcus Simeon. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
He caught it behind his back, and they get the out.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Lewis swings through it for strike 1. Next pitch downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. And here comes Carlos Correa. Garcia, 38 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Astros.
Did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me. I helped them. I didn't gloat. Even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed. Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell. Residue that linger.